Hello everyone and welcome to my cozy Christmas cottage where I am currently literally on fire. I don't know how exactly this works with the green screen, but apparently it's steaming from my shirt. 6 months ago I said I was going to do things differently. Now it's Christmas 2024 and only one video has happened, and let's be honest, that one was mediocre at best. Much like Scarlet and Violet, by the way, there's no amount of comments disagreeing with me that's gonna get me to like that one more than a mediocre. It's mid, okay? Either way, the plan for me was to update this channel to a more active state, and I didn't do it. So why wasn't that the case? Well, I want to talk about that there's 3 separate things that I can deduce from this. And if you see me looking down sometimes, it's because I'm not used to talking to a literal camera. I'm used to talking to people, but I'm not used to talking like literally like this. So yeah, that's why I'm sometimes just... First of all, at the beginning of this year, I had a good job, first of all, which was basically a paid internship, but minimum wages, which was like 4 times more than a regular internship, which was solid for me. So I had a ton of fun, but eventually that kind of fell off because it wasn't my thing. And also after the first 20 weeks, I was supposed to do 40 weeks then. After the first 20 weeks, they were like, hey, how about we give you a 4 out of 10? Because, you know, your workplace had to give you a grade, and then on the other side, your actual... What the hell is that? Where the fuck did that subscription bar come from? What the fuck? That actually kind of fucking scared me. I literally didn't place that there. So yeah, what I was saying is I had 2 grades. One from school and one from work, basically. The one from work was a 4, so I had to get an 8 to make it a 6 as an average. But I couldn't make that because the portfolio, as they like to call it, that I was planning on making just went up in flames. Because of the fact that nobody was literally saying anything for the first 20 weeks like, hey, maybe you should actually pick a nit. You know, maybe your portfolio, we should actually look at your portfolio better because of the simple fact that it's not really doing very well right now. What we need from you is this and this. No, eventually after the very first 20 weeks, so when I actually got the grade, they were like, yeah, we can't fix this anymore. You knew it was going to be a train wreck from the get-go. I didn't know that because nobody told me. So I was like, okay, I need to change a few things based on the feedback I got, and that's about it. And then eventually the 4 out of 10 came, and then the rest basically said, like, there's nothing we can do for you. So then I had to actually wait 4 months, look for a new internship. Now I'm getting paid horribly. I'm basically a slave. New internship, started in September, having much more fun. The thing is, it's a little bit differently from what I usually do, so it's like needed to adjust a little bit, and also it was vastly different from anything else that I've done, so I was like, maybe I should just take a step back, you know. But yeah, I'm glad I'm having fun again with the current internship. You know, there's like 10 other interns and we are all in the same boat, and we're like, cool, let's learn, and everybody's having fun, and that actually makes me more motivated. This is the current subject I'm in is public affairs, and regardless of what you think of it, some people think it's garbage, other people think it's great. I don't care personally what you think of it, because mostly it is for me. And I was like, public affairs, I have no idea on whether I like this at first. And I was like, okay, perhaps I'm not gonna like this at all. And after like a few weeks, I was like, maybe I am starting to like this. Because I was like, if I get demotivated, I'll motivate myself out of that demotivation. Is that correct? Am I saying weird things? I'm probably saying weird things. But basically, I made my demotivation for this specific public affairs subject my motivation for getting back up again. There's not a lot of people who can do that, but for some reason I can. So whenever I have a thing that I'm like demotivated, I'm like, okay, let's get this done. And that actually makes me motivated, you know? And no, it's not that I don't care about the subject. It's just not my interest whatsoever. You know, I'm a hardliner on safety, not some type of public affairs guy that's gonna be like, hello, straight out of nowhere. You know, I'm kind of introverted by myself. So that's the first thing. I was adjusting to the climate of the new internship. And as you can see, it's kind of hot at my new internship. Okay, shut the fuck up with the fire puns. Second of all is my health. My health has been, well, I would say declining, but it's kind of like yes and no. It's a yes and no thing, honestly. It's just that when I made that last rant that I did, where I was like, hey, we're gonna do things differently, and whenever we had the other videos coming out, I was like, I had time for that back then, and I still have the time for it. It's just like the motivation needs to come out of me. And with the current state of my body, I would say it's like my body's just wanting to rest. And if my body's just wanting to rest, I'll give it a rest. But the thing is, my body wants to rest permanently. Well, not as in, but just as in like, it wants to rest 15 hours a day. But I know I can't do that because otherwise I'm not getting any work done. You know, because if it wants to rest 15 hours a day, I have a work shift of like 9 hours to go through and stuff. So it's just so annoying to balance the whole illnesses bullshit and then the work bullshit. And that's something everybody has to live with and something everybody has to do. But the thing is, because it's so vastly different for everybody, you can say like, hey, can I get some feedback from you on how to balance this out? And then I'm getting that feedback and I'm like, this is just bullshit for me. I need to figure this out myself, you know, because what works for somebody else doesn't necessarily work for me. That's the thing. You need to figure that out yourself. But I've been wanting to get back in that YouTube groove. I just don't really have the motivation for it all too much. So that's why my upload schedule is kind of like every once in 3 months, basically, because this one, then the one in November, and then the one before that, which was in July or something. So an average of 3 months. But I have a few projects in the works, and I have a ton of good ideas. It's just, whenever I get to that point of making the video, it just, like, there's this part, which is part A. Then we have part B of making the video, which is scripting or whatever. This, it looks like it's 10 centimeters, 2 inches or whatever. This is 4 weeks for me. So that my fingers are going up in flames. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So this is 2 weeks for me. So point A and point B. So that means that it actually takes 3 months for me to make a video. Not because of my health whatsoever, but because of the fact that I'm just fucking lazy, I guess. And there's no way for me to motivate myself in regards to that. And I don't know why that is the case. It just is. Some things I cannot help. You know, it's just, whenever I feel motivated to do something, I start doing it. That's why the videos aren't being made as well as they should have, or at least the amount of things that should have. Also, the last video that I posted is a 50-50. Literally, the ratio of like to dislikes is almost 50-50. I thought the video itself was 50-50. Scarlet Violet itself is 50-50. So it makes complete sense in that regard. It makes every fucking thing in that video makes complete sense. Now, for the outlook to 2025, what is that gonna look like? To be fair, I have no idea. I wanted to put the channel in a different perspective, but as of now, I have been going back and forth on, do I want to just continue Cobblemon? I have been playing Cobblemon again, but on the side with a friend. And I've been playing other mod packs and stuff, and I've been recording some of the things that I have been doing, but it's just for the sake of it, not because I necessarily want to do it, but it's just for the sake, like, maybe if I want to make a video about this in 2 years, or 6 years, or whatever, then I will. But my brain has a couple of ideas on what it wants to do for the next year, at least, because there's a couple of videos on my channel that I'm like, this is a cocktail for something that could potentially do well, and this is something that I really enjoyed doing as well. So why don't I remake this video, but with the stuff that I have today, with the new algorithm? Because in 2024 the algorithm changed, and my videos, that's why I also made the fucking Cobblemon videos, to see if that it actually works. How do you say this properly? The algorithm actually worked for regular videos that were basically uncut and not really a whole lot of shit has been going through it, I guess. And it worked. You know, it was a perfect mix, because I like Minecraft, I like Pokemon. Having those mixed together and playing that without any real edits, big edits whatsoever, solid. Now the only thing is, Minecraft gets kind of boring for me after a while. It's just like, if I need to do 3 hours worth of video and there's only going to be 10 minutes coming out of it, then my brain's like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work, you know? So, by the way, the reason why my voice is sounding very nasal right now is because I'm still sick. It's Christmas. I'm always sick during Christmas. I don't know how it works, but it just works that way ever since 2020. The whole COVID scheme threw me off fucking guard, man. I don't know what to say. But yeah, just so you know, I am not dead. My mental and physical state is kind of in comparison to July, I would say it's kind of worse in one way and better in the other way, because in July I was like, I have no, motivation for anything whatsoever, and now I'm back with something else that I am actually enjoying, and I'm actually getting motivated for stuff again. It's all going very solid, but yeah, the thing for me is just to try to find out what motivates me, and that's a big issue for me because I have the time, I have the goods, I have the needs, I literally got everything. It just doesn't want to work, man. I just don't want to work for some reason when it comes to the videos, and I think that's. The main problem for me is just getting that motivation. And yeah, I've also been relying a little bit too much on feedback. So what I also usually do when it comes to making videos is I ask my good friend Tony and a couple of other of my friends, like, hey, what do you think about the video? Do you think I should cut parts? Do you think I should delete parts? And then they give their take on it. And my brain is like, okay, feedback is something you need to apply to whatever the fuck it is. And sometimes I don't, because I'm like, this is just gone too far. But I need to be more critical of what feedback I'm taking in, and what would the feedback actually do for the video or the script. And that's the thing. It doesn't have to do anything, because feedback is just that. It's feedback. It's advice. It's something that you don't have to comply to. It's something that you don't have to apply. It's something that you can do. And yeah, that's why I just go wrong all the time. So yeah, I am thinking, while I'm in this godforsaken place, about a lot of stuff. And I hope I got the message out as well as I could, because it's kind of all over the place, I know, because I kind of want to focus on health, and then I want to focus on this. But I think I got the message across, right? Probably. Let's just say that my mental state is better and my physical state isn't so much because of back pain, and they're trying to figure out what the back pain is causing. This is new information, by the way. Also to me, because it literally happened to me the last 2 weeks, that my back pain is just starting to skyrocket for some reason. But yeah, they haven't figured out what the back pain is, what is causing the back pain, and I hope that we are going to find out. I just don't think we are. Yeah, I'm still just trying to figure out YouTube. And it's been, I think, like 9 years, because I started this in 2016? 2017 somewhere, so it's been 8 to 9 years and I'm still figuring out YouTube. To be honest, people who have been on this platform for 15 years have been figuring that out. I haven't gotten past 1,000 subscribers or 500 subscribers on my own channels, because I have gotten past 2,500 subscribers on my older channel, but not on this one. But the thing is, I just want to have more fun with the things that I'm doing, and if I am not enjoying what I'm doing, then I'm not gonna do it. Makes sense to literally everybody. And the thing is, I enjoy making videos. It's just my brain doesn't know what videos it wants to make, so it's not gonna enjoy anything unless it figures that out. And the reason why I haven't figured it out yet is because I'm not fucking around and I'm not finding out. So there you go. That's yeah, I think that's literally everything. So how was your 2024? So for me, in short, it was a stressful year, a very stressful year, because there's a few things that I could still talk about for like an hour or so, especially the whole 40 weeks thing, where in 20 weeks I just got the 4 out of 10, and then I couldn't do anything anymore, so I had to redo the first 20 weeks and also 20 other weeks. And then they basically said to me, you know, maybe we should actually give you a little bit more functions to your job. And I'm like, you know, new information. I'm adding new information back to back. But how was your year? That's what I'm looking forward to as well. How was your year, and what are you looking forward to in 2025? Do you really need a new year to actually look into how you want to better yourself? I don't think so. You can do that literally every day. So that's something that I will forward to you as a little bit of advice, I guess. Do not wait until the last moment for doing what you want to do. Or don't wait until the very last day of December and then say, oh, I got aspirations. You could say, I want to continue the aspirations I've made 2 months ago. Honestly, that's a solid piece of advice that I've been giving myself. You know, don't wait until next year. It's some things I'm still doing, so this is kind of hypocritical of me. But still, yeah. Comment down below. How was it for you? How was your year? I am genuinely... I want to say concerns, but I'm genuinely interested in how my their years has been going. I have no idea. Because I haven't been posting anything, and I have not been... Well, I am in touch with my community on my Discord. But outside, the people on YouTube, I have no idea. So people, thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy New Year, you filthy animals. And I will see you in 2025. Whenever the hell that may be. So, for now, I'm going to ride my sleigh actually out of this fucking box. And I will see you in 2025. So people, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't yet. Comment down below what I stated in like the last 30 minutes. And I will see you in 2025. Bye-bye.